Hi everyone, and welcome back. I have my sidekick here with me today. He's helping me to film this video for you guys. So I'm back today with a pocket setup like promised, but before I start, I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone who left a comment on my previous video, who messaged me on Instagram. Thank you so much for your kind words. I seriously had no idea that so many people are gonna like what I'm doing here. So thank you so much, and it means a lot to me, and this is so rewarding. So getting into the setup, I've been using this pocket croc since April and I absolutely love it. I still use my personal Filofax for my budgeting and work related stuff, and this one is my on-the-go planner for weekly and daily tasks. I actually think that I found a planner piece and I've learned how to manage two planners simultaneously without an overlap, and I'm very happy and content with my system. These two are the perfect combo for me right now. Now the first thing that I'm gonna show is this back pocket where I have this filing system for my cash. I have two vellum envelopes. I took the money out for now, but in this one I keep money that are going for bills, and I know that these days you can pay everything online, but I still prefer to do it physically so I can have a record and I can be sure that the money went through. And in this pocket I put money for everyday needs. It can be money for shopping or just for something else. It depends on what I'm doing that day. Originally I had 3 envelopes in here. The third one was for savings, but it took me one day to realize that I'm not comfortable walking around with a planner full of cash, so I took it out because it just doesn't feel safe, and for the same reason I don't keep any passwords or account information in this planner. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I took this idea from Medi Plants. She has a tutorial on how to make them on her Instagram, so check it out. In this side pockets I have some functional stickers for color coding. These are from Peaceful Mind Designs on Etsy. In this zip pocket I have some page flags and sticky notes, and back here I have some transparent icons from Star House. These are my absolute favorite. I have so many for different purposes, and I stick them together with this black ollie clip that was a part of a set of 5 metallic collection. And this cute little panda is a digital die cut from Playing with Kimmy on Etsy. For my decorative dashboard, I use Foxyfix passport size cover for TNs. I cut it in half, hole punched it, and stuck some inspirational die cuts in here, and I use the other half to store my stickers. The pen that I'm using is still my favorite. It's Zebra Sarasa 0.5. I trained this pen loop to fit pen with grip because I'm not ready to part with it yet. The first thing that I have in here is a little referential calendar from Peanuts Planner Co. yearly bundle. And the next page is my functional dashboard. It's just a piece of laminated paper. I cut slits in here, so when I'm planning, I can take it out and do things that are mentioned here without flipping back and forth and opening up rings 100 times a day. It's pretty much the same system I use in my personal Filofax. I just made it even more convenient and detailed. And these are some daily reminders and day-specific tasks. On the next page, I have my skincare and body care routine. I have 2 columns. The first one describes the product and the second is for frequency of usage. I have one for once a week, E for every day, T for twice a day, and etc. These are subcategories, and I color-coded every product in here to see where it applies. This insert that I use here is a daily specific or daily categorized tasks insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And this insert is just great. You can use it for so many purposes. I'll show you in a second how I use it. So I highly recommend you to purchase this. I also use it for as my packing list. Me and my husband were moving this year to the different city, and here I sorted out some things that we're going to take with us, things that we're giving away, and some stuff that we are sending with postal services. This is my cleaning list. These are sections of our apartment that I'm cleaning on a weekly basis, and just things that I'm doing once a month and once every 6 months. Moving on to my first actual section, I have a set of 6 clear frosted dividers from Sparkling Mint on Etsy. And if you've seen my previous video, I have a set of 4 in my personal size, which wasn't enough. Lesson well learned. So this time I got a set of 6. I don't label them because I already learned which every one of them goes for. And I also prefer a clean, minimal look without any labels. This is what my weekly section looks like. I don't use any deco stickers. It's mainly Peaceful Mind Design stickers and these transparent icons that I showed you previously. About the inserts, these are freebies from Peanuts Planner Co. Facebook group. I really love them, but I don't need so many trackers because I already tracking stuff in my monthly and in my food sections. So this was redundant for me, but I really like the layout, so I purchased this same inserts with less tracking space, and I really like it, and I'm sticking with these inserts. This page marker is from my Paper Love Studio. Here I have some page flags with things that happen every week or every month, so when something from this happens, I just peel it off and stick it to my front dashboard. Just the same thing that I'm doing in my personal. My favorite piece of crinkly vellum and some daily pages. And these are also freebies from Facebook group. My next section is my monthly section. The first thing that I have in here is reoccurring tasks. Insert. These are just things that I need to check when I'm planning my month, such as dentist checkups, yearly vet appointment for my cat, things like that. This is a monthly fold out. Here. On the left side, I keep some work-related information, and on the right side, I keep everything but work, birthdays, reminders. These are just some random lists, to buy list, books that I'm planning to read this month, and a tracker. I use to track miscellaneous stuff. The next section is my food section. That's a nice bookmark. This is a meal prep insert. I used a menu and workouts insert to track my dietary habits in my personal, but I didn't really like it that much, and I felt like I was forcing myself to use it. And this one works for me much better. I don't know why. Maybe because everything looks prettier in pocket. But anyways, I remember Vavara explained how to use this insert on her Instagram, but I'm going to repeat it just in case you're interested and you haven't seen her post. So this box is made for food-related tracking. For example, I can track days when I survived without coffee and days when we had takeout. Here you put things that you ate or planning to eat outside of prepared meals, and here you put meals that have been prepared for a week, and you're supposed to check off the days when you ate them. And this little grid box is for food-related notes. I really hope I explained this correctly. Oh, this is exciting. I came up with this idea myself. This is a wine pairing list. Here I wrote down the kind of wine, and here I wrote down the appetizers, and I marked down which wine goes with this, with which pizza or cheese. And this is great if you have your friends over for dinner and you don't have time to cook, or when you're at the store and you don't have time to Google this information. I have rose and white on this side, and I have red wine on this side. This is a grocery guide that you've seen in my personal. I just rewrote it here because I really need it with me, and these are just some recipes with the ingredients. Next comes the health section. Again, I have the same fold out where I check my pills and cycle. I have doctor visits insert and medicine log. Honestly, I feel like a grandma having to track my meds and having every doctor related inserts in here, but it is what it is. In the next section, I keep everything that has to do with the internet. I have my online orders list. I list the name of the item I ordered, and I mark down when it's shipped and when I receive it. This pullout is a part of a yearly bundle. I just turned it into a social media tracker. I track my activity for YouTube and Instagram. Basically, I just highlight the days when I'm posting. I don't track the number of subscribers or whatsoever because I'm doing this for fun. Cheat sheet with hotkeys. And the last section is totally random because these are just things that I couldn't put in a specific category, so they end up here. Goals and rewards insert. I set myself some goals for this summer, and in order to stay motivated, I'm planning to reward myself when I accomplish them. Like I promised myself, I will read 10 novels this summer, and 1 square is for 1 book, and as soon as I'm finished, I'm going to treat myself. This insert is also great for weight loss. If you're trying to lose weight, you can reward yourself for every 10 pounds you lost. A lot of you guys recommended this when I asked how to use this in my stories. A book log, the same vision board that I have in my personal. I just made it for pocket size too because I like how it turned out. And behind this I have the moving project. There I describe the steps and things that need to be taken care of. I use page flags for every step, and I'm going to put them on my front dashboard when it's time for an action. Packing list, some blank pages just in case. And that's it. I'll put the links for the things that I've mentioned down in the description box. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I read every single comment, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, please share your thoughts with me. I hope you enjoy this video. Have a wonderful and productive day. Bye.